All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's see what we got here for 720 degrees. The luxury of a practice session before qualifying. Okay, let's go. Oh boy, running 123 to keep the engine cool. Okay. If you hear any weird, odd sounds in like the background, I do have my scanner running, and I have a super. Oh, I better put it on tilt B here. And I have a super sensitive microphone. I wish I didn't have quite so sensitive a microphone, but I do. We'll coast through the corner here. Look how fast that temperature gauge goes down. There was something the other day that I tried to run one of these events. It may have been one of the Formula One events on my little junior account. And I mean, I came to a stop, and that temperature gauge just would not go down. What do I have to do this in? 123? Am I ahead of pace? I don't even know. I've gotten used to running those Formula E cars where you're getting off the gas all the time. That's actually fun. I ran one of those today. I ran the 20-lap Hong Kong race as my daily farming race for the motorsports dollars. That is. It was actually a lot of fun. I know a lot of people really hate that track in New York, and it's been nice and slow here. Yep, got that. Good. Very, very good. Phew. 8,450. Yeah, 1,000, 100,000, 17, and 200 motorsports dollars for one of those races. I'm just going to say it, that's absolutely fantastic. I'm actually thrilled with one thing that they've done. Drive 2 laps in 2 minutes and 43 seconds and don't go off track. Oh boy, little yawn there. So obviously this is yeah, I always love it when they start the timer before we get to the start and finish line. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's have some fun here. This should be good. I'm just going to say this is not really the track to have a no off-track stipulation. I should have got a little draft off of him. Let's get in front of him here. Yeah, a little push down to this corner. Now, obviously, the tough parts on this one is going to be this chicane right here. I don't even know how to hardly drive that on track, because the only time I ever drive the Porsche track is in the FXXK, where you're cutting the corners. So I don't even think I know, I never drive this track like normal, so I have no idea how to do it. I mean, I do have an idea how to do it. There's a little bit of an exaggeration, but you get what I'm saying. It is not the traditional way for me to race this track as it's designed. I do a lot of off-roading in the Ferrari. This is not a Ferrari, however, as we know. This Speaking of Ferrari, there was some kind of a poll online. It was about Sebastian Vettel, and it listed his stats, 14 wins, or whatever his stats were. And it's like, where does he rank in the list of drivers who've raced for Ferrari? Because apparently this is his last season. It's like, where does he rank in the list of drivers that have driven for Ferrari? And I said, well, 9 Ferrari drivers have won a World Drivers' Championship, so I don't see how you could, under any circumstances, put Vettel ahead of any of them. And I mean, granted, some of those guys only won 1 or 2 races with Ferrari, but if they're winning, yeah, I mean, maybe it's just me, but if you win a championship with a team, I mean, obviously you have done more for that team than somebody who didn't. Slight pause there, trying to see if I was getting an advertisement. I didn't, so that's good. Hit a top speed of 157. Okay. Hit it 2 times and complete the event. Okay. Ugh. Why is this thing at night? I hate this night track. But anyway, so that's, and obviously sort of the follow-up question to that was like, where does Vettel go next? Like, what's in the future for him? Because he's not had tremendous success the last couple of years at Ferrari. And, does he go back to Red Bull? Obviously, he was with them 6 years ago, or whenever the last time he ran for Red Bull was. Does he go back to Red Bull? Does he go to Mercedes? That would be interesting, because I don't think him and Lewis Hamilton are exactly best friends. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're great mates, but I'm not sure. Surely he doesn't go anywhere other than one of those 3, because he's not going to be in anything, resembling a competitive car. I don't think he's going to go to Haas and, finish any better than 10th place. I mean, yes, he's a great driver. Let's not take it away from that. He's won 4 world championships, but at some point you got to have a car. And I don't think anyone other than those 3 teams are really going to give him anything resembling a competitive car. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe McLaren or somebody is really coming back, but I don't see where any of them have, great competition. Yeah, I just don't think he's going to be able to find a competitive team outside of Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes. And, at this point, is he able to command the amount of money that maybe he thinks he should be able to make? Because always getting interrupted by advertisements. Anyway, when he went to Ferrari, he was a 4-time defending World Drivers' Champion. Or maybe he went there the next year after. I can't remember exactly. You need to post the fastest lap. Great. I should be able to do that even with the service a little bit in the red. Oh, look, the sound's gone. So sad. Yeah, I'm not gonna force close my game to get that back. Um, when he went to Ferrari, he was a 4-time world drivers champion, and he was having great years. And now he's still a 4-time champion, but he's not like a 4-time defending champion, and he has not had a tremendous run the last 4 or 5 years. So, I don't know where that leaves him as far as how much money he can make going somewhere. It just, who knows? I'm not even talking about Real Racing 3 here, am I? Oh well. Um, Speaking of like actual real life racing, I should probably go check the paint jobs I have on my NASCARs. Make sure I don't have a Kyle Larson paint job on there. That would be just embarrassing, wouldn't it? If you haven't heard, he got himself in a little hot water. Um, they actually did a NASCAR iRace at the Monza oval track, which was really cool. I actually really liked the deal that they did, and I think allegedly he was the event organizer, and he said, if you haven't heard it, I'm certainly not going to repeat what he said. He said one of those words that you just don't say about African American people, and he found himself in some hot water. Got fired from his team, and all of his sponsors dropped him. So he, that's not good. Well, let me make sure that statement of mine is clear. It's not good that he said it, and I guess personally looking for him, it's not good that he got dropped, but I don't think there's too many people who are really feeling any sympathy for him that he no longer has employment in NASCAR. I certainly don't, and obviously at the same time, I mean he's been racing for several years. I mean, it's not like he's going to be on the breadline. Okay, well that, make sure to put this car in for service. That is stage 4. Oh, no advertisement. I guess I'll just get one advertisement during these special events. Yeah, that's the end of, oh my gosh, 2,500. Thank you for that generous bonus. Good grief. That'll get me about a third of a tire upgrade for the Porsche. Oh, what's this? Oh man, I was hoping we were going to see Magnus. It's Porsche. You got to have Magnus, right? Okay. That's the end of stage 4. I'll see you again tomorrow. Appreciate you watching, everybody. Have a good one.